everyone, this is Cynthia Scalia, and I would like to welcome you all to the first part of our financial independence course. When money came into existence, it has made our lives wonderful and miserable depending on how we view it. For me, money was a symbol of our place in the community. As a child, I wish I could afford the luxury that my playmates had then. So I grew up insecure, shy, and full of poverty consciousness in my mind. When I had the opportunity to work for the truly poor people, I realized we were far better off than the farmers in the countryside and the informal settlers in the city. Did it change my consciousness about money? Nope. 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 I would say my long years in the non-government work reinforced and sealed my poverty consciousness. I lived in poverty with the masses, talked poverty with the masses, ate and slept poverty with the masses, shouted anti-poverty slogans, hated symbols of wealth because of its relation with capitalists and the oppressors. We begged for funds. Hey, I can even write a book on what STP meant then. Well, for those of you who are not familiar with STP, it stands for Serve the People, and it connotes serving with vows of hardships and poverty. Uh-oh, do I sound like cursing and regretting my past? Of course not. That was just the downside. The value of service took deeper roots in me, and this is what I am proud of. Now, when did I realize that money is not at all bad? That if one desires to serve, he or she can serve better if there are funds available. That money does a lot in improving the lives of people. When? Well, it took years. I had to experience the pressure of paying loans to formal creditors, and of course the irritating credit card bills. I had to experience the pain of investing in 6 figures and losing them all. Instantly I was blessed with money, and in a few years I was empty. There now is the key. The key word is empty. Literally, I lost everything I had. And as the teacher says, it is when we are at the lowest point in our life, it is when we are completely helpless, that we seek for solutions that we never considered before. I found a good teacher that I had doubted many times. And guess what? Guess what her very first lesson is? It's about letting go. What do we need to let go in order for money and true wealth to come in? Okay, here's the first thing that we need to let go. The first thing is poverty consciousness. This means the way you talk, the way you act, the way you think. So now think it over. How do you talk? How do you act? How do you think? Okay, let me give you some common situations to test your consciousness. Here's the first. Friend knocks. You open the door and say, "Oh, it's good to see you. It's been a long time." But in your mind, you know she's gonna ask for money again. So, when she finally says, "Hey, I'm sorry to bother you again, but I'm a bit hard up and need to pay some bills. Do you have $100 there?" Now, which of the following would be your answer? A. "Oh, I'm sorry, Lara, but I'm also hard up these days." Or B. "I haven't paid what you have borrowed last time, Lara." Or True enough, I have $100 here, Lara, but I feel you need some support to help you with your budget. Here, take this book and read it. I guarantee you'll enjoy reading it. Okay, here's another situation. You were in the mall and your son saw an expensive toy and he says, Mommy, I like this toy. Would you buy this for me? How would you react? A. TJ, that's expensive. We can't afford it. Or B. TJ, that's not within our budget. Or C. TJ, we have the money to buy that toy, but for now, we need to buy your school things first, okay? Now for another situation. It's payday and your husband comes home. He's tired. Bills are bothering you. What would you tell him? A. Honey, these bills are long overdue. The fridge is empty. Exams next week. And the tuition has to be paid. Blah, 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 blah. Or, will you stop hanging out with your friends? We're having difficulty dealing with our finances, and there you are, enjoying life and having fun. Or, Hon, dinner's ready. It's Aunt Mary's birthday and she cooked some extraordinary food here. It's easy to answer those questions when you're in actual situations. Can you hear yourself talking? Every day we are confronted with different situations about money. We would say we have no money even if we have. We would think we can't afford and we lack this and that. We would work hard to pay for so many things and we would often fail to give thanks and appreciate things because we are focused with the bill problems rather than the solution. We always complain, we nag, we make it clear to our children that life is difficult and earning money is much difficult. We work and work and work even harder. But did the situation change? So what do we really need to do? Clearly, we need to change the way we think. We need to let go of poverty consciousness. We need to become positive with life. That things will be provided, that things will be fine, that bills will be paid. If you're paying for the power and water bills, be happy and thankful for the service provided. Imagine life without water and light. Which do you think is the worst situation? Now, to put things into practice, list down all the poverty-related thoughts, words, and actions that you do. Then, when you're done, affirm with conviction. Say, I now declare my personal financial independence. I am now letting go of all this poverty consciousness in me. Cut, cut, cut. Let it go. And then after you do that, burn the list as a symbol of letting go. Well, I do hope you enjoyed and learned from this lesson today. I hope to give you more in the coming weeks, and in my own little way, I hope to help you go through the change that bind you, and that is freedom from debt now.